And wow, guys, it's another episode, and we're back with the Raw Rated R review show. Hit that graphic out of there. Guys,
I knew you were going to tell me to do it, but
you can't get enough of us,
just
can you?
until we get done, and then I start.
They can't get enough of us, Maddog. They honestly can't. I mean, we're just like
you're practically everywhere. You got your own show. You got SmackDown with me. Then you're on AEW, and now you're here with me again.
I mean, listen, I'm double dutying it.
Sure. Triple with your whole, Saturday morning review show.
Yeah, I got a lot of things going, man. It's going though, it's going. Hey, listen, I'm your host, Venomous Vincent, alongside, as always, Maddog Kelly. We are taking over the driver's seat for Raw.
Until tonight, at least. I don't know about permanently there. Hopefully the guys will return. EC, Steam and Willie Beeman. And I think Z also is now on the show when they get back together.
Z is Silence on the show now?
Oh, that's what I believe. So that intro we ran's old, but doesn't matter. But we're filling in tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah,
we're gonna kick this off with a bang. What'd you think about tonight's show before we get into it?
I thought it was good, but I told you before we got on the air, I'm just confused about the ending. Usos, are they good? Are they bad? What does that mean for main event, Jey Uso? I guess that's over now. Is this whole heel thing? It just starts to play as they protect Roman.
You know what I'm confused about? I'm confused why Raw ended early tonight.
Yes.
It ended really early tonight, didn't it?
Yes.
It ended at like 10:22 it ended. Yes, it did.
Anyway, yes, it ended early. It never does. It usually ends around 10:30, and tonight it ended early.
It did. It
ended early. This is the thing with WWE. They're very inconsistent. Raw can end at, Raw can end at, a certain time, and then Raw can end at, and SmackDown ends at 11 usually, and then we go live at 11. So make sure you check.
Oh, listen, I got a new segment on here tonight. You have your own segment.
On
SmackDown.
Fridays, make sure you check it out. Make sure you check that out.
I got the suplex scoop that's going to happen right after the Raw review. And I got some great suplex stories. I know you're confused. Well, listen.
I'm going to take the comment down. Thank you, everybody, for joining us so far.
Let's get into the show. We start the show with Adam Pearce. I really did think that we were going to I really thought we were going to get like a special WrestleMania announcement or like a match announcement. But I think this was very dumb. We got Adam Pearce start the show off calling out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins comes out on top of the announce desk in his black outfit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden his goons rushed the ring. I mean, there must have been 15, 20 of these guys. Um, I really don't know what was going on here. I don't know. Um, I don't know what this is all about. But what did you think
This
about all
whole
this
Seth
match
Rollins
then?
thing, I don't know if you know. I have a scoop for you there. And like I said, here, let me just take down these comments. Just ignore these trolls. Anyway, like I said, anyway, this whole Seth Rollins thing, that was a lot of his students. I don't know if you know this, but Seth Rollins has a wrestling school.
Yeah,
And
in Ohio.
guys were actually part of Seth's wrestling school. This is very cool that he's getting them involved, and the school works with WWE, which is actually pretty cool. A lot of them actually go to Seth Black's like academy, wrestling academy. I think that's what it's called. And a couple weeks ago, one of the guys, believe it or not, on Raw, who they used as one of like the mask guys, and I texted you this. I said that's actually one of Seth Rollins' students. And now tonight they brought on a bunch of the students, believe it or not, for this segment. So that's pretty cool. They're getting all of them involved and working with WWE. Anyway, like I said here, anyway, like I said, going back to this whole segment, it's the Vision versus Seth. They changed the story a bunch of times, as I told you on Friday nights. Make sure you check us out there. And yes, yeah. So
Yeah. So we got this. They do this weird thing where they all come in the ring and they all were circling each other, bumping into each other. It was a little goofy, I thought, on that part. Like you said, the Vision comes down. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, what's left of the Vision. Now Paul Heyman's. I wonder why they wrote off Paul Heyman from the Vision. We don't have Braun Breaker. He's out for a good 6 to 9 months. And supposedly Braun Breaker is going to be making. They don't know yet. I heard maybe. I heard not maybe. He's out for a week. They're trying to get him back for Mania against Seth Rollins. I don't think it's going to happen. But
I
Logan
think
Paul,
they're building most likely Logan and Seth now. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but that looks like that's going to be the case. They're doing something with Seth, obviously. I think it's going to be Seth and Logan. I don't think Seth and Theory's the match anymore.
well, Logan
would not be a good
and
match in general, honestly. So
these guys were not happy with Seth Rollins. They came out and said that he is over, and there is a bullet with his name on it. And then out comes LA Knight. LA Knights fights these guys. Then you got the Usos. It was like, I really thought they were gonna. This is what they do. They like make like these stupid these pull up these. I wouldn't say it's a pull apart, but they do these stupid beginnings. And I thought it was gonna be like a 6-man tag.
right.
This is how they usually do it. They all go against each other, and then Pierce comes out and says, "Hey, it's gonna be a 6-man tag." We did not get that. I could have went out with this segment. I really could have. I honestly would
I
love
don't know
to know
what they're doing. Here's the thing. I said it on Friday, man. I'll say it now. I'm gonna say it again, man. They don't know what they're doing because 2 of the biggest players got hurt in this story.
Thank you from the UK, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to UK, man. Okay, awesome. Fun fact, over the weekend, we just beat the UK in baseball in the World Classic. That's some good stuff, by the way, if you haven't been watching. That's a lot of fun. I've been watching a lot of that USA baseball team win a lot, honestly. Anyway, 2 of the biggest heavy hitters in this whole thing got hurt. And now they don't know what to do. So now they're relying on Seth and Logan for the match. It seems like you're bored of this, and so am I, honestly. This is not the match I wanted, but this is the match we're getting, and we're going to have to deal with it, unfortunately.
Okay, so we leave the ring and go to a promo with the Usos, and they're mad at CM Punk.
Well, I mean, they didn't apologize. He didn't apologize.
Is that what this is about? Is that an apology?
What? Yeah, yes. That's the whole thing was about, an apology. CM Punk has to apologize.
What a waste. What a waste
not.
of space. What a waste.
This was not a waste. This was the best thing Raw has cooking.
No,
honestly.
it absolutely is not. You keep saying that it is absolutely not.
Just like
we're gonna leave.
The best thing on SmackDown is my family tree, by the way.
Insane Clown Posses. Listen, we're gonna
bring
leave
them up once. Even over here, I still had to bring up the My Family Tree. The one.
We're gonna leave the promo and we're gonna go to the first match of the night. This is the first Gauntlet women's match.
The main event, honestly, the way that this match went, this should have been the main event, in my opinion.
Yeah, this was a pretty good match. I mean, you started out with Lyra Valkyrie taking on Io Sky.
Valkyria, by the way, or as I like to call it, feathers. You got
Lyra
Valkyria in the ring there.
Valkyria really fought hard. I really thought she was going to win this one. Io Sky.
Feathers did a good job, but she didn't do a good job enough.
What
That's jerk. The nickname. Everybody calls her that, man. I'm not the only one. Swear to God.
Io Sky picks up the victory, and we go to the second. We go to
by her, man. Absolutely beautiful moonsault she landed. Unbelievable.
Yeah, she's very good at those. She's really good at those.
One of the best, man.
We go from her to the third entry, Raquel Rodriguez.
Powerhouse of the Judgment Day, man. She's the powerhouse woman. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of like the China back in the old days. Remember the old China? That's what Raquel, the enforcer, the badass, who's always there, just ready to just kick ass at any time. That's what Raquel reminds me of, bro.
To me, she's not good. Like she doesn't do it for me.
I don't know. I love her. I think she's great. And she's a champion in one of my GM modes, by the way. Fun fact.
So, shockingly, Io beats Raquel, which was very shocking.
Yeah.
So then Raquel did not like that. So Raquel beat up on Io Sky, which made her kind of unconscious. And then we got what?
Then Ivy Nile jumped into the fray, right? Yeah.
Comes down, throws her back in the ring, and gets the 1, 2, 3 on the pin. So that leaves us with Bayley comes down. And this was a good out of all the matches that they had tonight. It was I think
I'll keep saying it. This should have been your main event. Not the stupid segment we had with Punk and the Usos. That was, if you're calling that dumb, then I'm calling that out. That was ridiculous.
What was?
All honesty, it's ridiculous.
What are we talking about?
Punk Usos, the final segment, the big highlight of Raw. The big Usos are bad guys again for no reason. It makes no sense. Why would you do this to poor main event Jey Uso, one of the biggest baby faces you have? You're turning him heel with his brother again because they want to help their cousin Roman heel Reigns out.
Listen, let's save that for later. Let's finish.
I know. I'm just saying this match should have been the main event.
Ivy Nile.
We got this should have been the match to end Raw with.
Ivy Nile gets eliminated by Bayley.
Yes.
And then we have Asuka that comes in, which Bayley starts she tries to start the match early with her by doing a dive outside the ring. And
What's up with
this-
Corey Zane, man? Corey Zane, Oscar, they ain't vibing together that well. They ain't, on the same page nowadays, as you can see them. I think they're gonna fight, man. They really are. That's itching. Kabuki Warriors is breaking up. I just don't know when.
well, I had a feeling Bailey was going to win this because the week prior, Bailey and Vicaria both went to Adam Pearce's office to see if they can get into some kind of Intercontinental Championship match. So we kind of knew that Bailey was going to win.
Next week it's Bailey versus AJ Lee for the title.
I'm very surprised AJ Lee is doing a match on Raw. Very surprised on that.
I thought she just did a match on Raw with Becky to get the title. Oh, that's right. That was Elimination Chamber. That's right.
I was going to say that was Elimination Chamber.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
And then that's right. She has Celebration on Raw, but not a match.
Yeah.
She had a match on Raw a couple weeks ago, though. I'm pretty sure. If you look it up, she had a match on Raw before she became the IC.
Oh, that was her first match. Elimination Chamber was her first. Her second. That was her second match because the first match was the tag team match with her husband.
Okay. This is her first match on Raw. That's crazy. Wow.
So we leave the ring, going back to a promo. We see Danhausen and Grande Americano. Danhausen is still looking,
right? Wasn't this great? This was classic comedy at its finest. If you do not believe in Dan, I said it. If you do not believe in this guy Danhausen, you will get cursed. Very evil, very nice, very merchandisey.
So Danhausen has not got his Hall of Fame induction. He got his picture with Triple H. He's also looking for a mentor. And he wants to team up with Americano. And I love how Chad Gable is trying to act Spanish with these. He's definitely, like, if you don't know that's Chad Gable, you're a moron, first off. And second of all, he knows no.
First of all, no. That is the original El Grande Americano, a luchador legend, if you will, good sir.
I bet. So Danhausen did curse the original Grande Americano, which sets up our second match. I don't know what happened here. I know before the commercial break, you saw two of the henchmen of a Grande Americano behind the camera. So I don't know if they attacked him and then the imposter Grande Americano.
Danhausen cursed the original Grande Americano. So that obviously factored into this match, obviously, of course.
So we got Intercontinental.
You probably are bored of it. Honestly, I'll tell you what happened. Basically, Penta won because Penta is God, okay? Penta is fire. Have you seen that man's entrance? It's probably one of the best entrances. And if not, I agree with EC. He said earlier, and we have a chat, and he said Penta might be the best entrance in WWE. I agree. Penta's entrance is fire. They recreated it very well in the game too. I must admit, by the way, if you use him for the game, it is very, very cool. I'm still gonna say the classic Kane is pretty good. So, but Penta's is awesome. At least the entrance.
As for him, before the match,
I like Penta a lot, man. I really do. I've been gaining a lot of respect for Penta, man. He led AEW to go to WWE, right? And now he's just on top of the world, champion, just killing it in matches. Merchandise sales are through the roof for him. He's living the dream, man. Living the dream.
Before this match, Penta thanked his fans and everybody and how he's gonna represent the Luchadors with the Intercontinental Championship. So yeah, you've already said it. A Grande Americano got the L. And then we cut to a Judgment Day promo.
Actually, it was Stephanie Vicaire promo, right? I believe it was Stephanie calling out Liv Morgan. saying
didn't
that
see
she's
that.
a
Go ahead.
trashy blonde. Look, if you missed this, it was because you weren't on the international show. But Stephanie did have a promo tonight.
Yeah, that wasn't on my TV.
That's okay. I sent you the one I have, by the way. Anyway, Stephanie had this promo. I'll take it. And she said that Liv Morgan is this trashy blonde who can't do anything. So, I don't know where this is going to go. I'm excited for Liv Morgan to kick the crap out of Stephanie, and that's where this goes. Big Daddy Cool is definitely going to give me some words for that, but I don't care. I think Liv Morgan's taking the title off of Stephanie Vaquer. There's no way she's not.
Interesting. Okay.
Then we see Liv in the back. And, I believe after that, Judgment Day theme hits, and then Dominic, Liv, Raquel make their way to the ring. Dom demands a rematch against Penta. This is the thing, man. Dominic Mysterio, he got cursed by Danhausen. The curse is real, bro. The Danhausen curse is real. I keep telling you this, bro. You do not want to get on that man's bad side. If you do, you're gonna get cursed, and it's gonna be a big problem. I bought a T-shirt on the way because of it. By the way, gotta represent the #1 merch seller on the WWE shop right now.
You bought a T-shirt? I don't believe that. I don't believe you bought a
of
T-shirt.
Danhausen. Absolutely, 100%.
You never buy
It's on the way. It's on the way. Can't wait to wear it on SmackDown Showdown.
I've never seen you wear a wrestling T-shirt.
Wear one right now. This one's from Madison Square Garden, by the way. This one's special. Cody had the big eagle belt there that night after the SmackDown they did there. I would go again to the Raw they're doing here, but tickets are way too fucking much, honestly. If you want my opinion, I was telling you that the other day. No. I'm good with SummerSlam. I did SummerSlam. I saw John Cena's last SummerSlam. I'm happy about that. Oh, and AJ Styles' final SummerSlam, too. I got to throw that in there as well because he retired. Anyway, Judgment Day. They're out there, and he says, Dominic, the greatest Mysterio, by the way. Feel free to disagree with me, but he is the greatest Mysterio out of all the Mysterios. I don't know how many Mysterios wrestle, but he's the greatest. Dominic,
get out of here with that shit.
And the greatest North American and the greatest IC title holder, by the way.
Here we go.
Says that it's all Finn Balor's fault. What do you think about that before Finn Balor comes out? Because Finn Balor comes out, and then it's a whole thing.
I did not see this segment. So are we getting a Finn Balor Dominic Mysterio match?
Absolutely, 100%. Judgment Day turned on Finn Balor. Dominic used this hammer thing on Balor to knock him out cold, and they started beating him up.
So Finn's out of
the Finn Balor's babyface, and the Judgment Day turned on him tonight, and they kicked him out of Judgment Day. He's done.
I mean, this isn't surprising. They kicked Edge out. They kicked Damian Priest out.
This is one of the best things Raw is cooking, by the way, with Dominic Mysterio. Your face, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. It's
I don't think you're
right.
They
got.
I don't think you're right.
I know it's great.
So after this, I'm trying to figure this out. Was it promo with CM Punk, or do we have another match?
After that, we have Jackie Redmond is back with Bailey. I gotcha. I'll take the lead here. Jackie and Lyra, or as I call her, Feathers, celebrate. They go partying. They're gonna go partying, Vince. We're go out on the town because Bailey won. She said she respects AJ Lee. She's been a mentor of hers forever and can't wait to share the ring with one of her idols and icons. AJ Lee next week, by the way. Bailey, AJ Lee next Monday, IC title match.
And then isn't it Oba Femi and Rusev now?
This match Didn't this match cook? This
Cooked.
cooked.
It wasn't even that long.
It was beautiful.
What did it cook? It
The
cooked what?
Oba Femi looked like the ruler of the WWE. The ruler. You gotta clip
This
that.
is
We
what?
gotta clip that.
This is
by
what?
the way,
No less than 5 minutes.
What? I said the ruler. The ruler.
This is no more than 5 minutes.
What? No, it went for like 2. It was like a total squash.
Oh, it was 2 minutes.
Destroyed.
Okay, excuse me.
Yeah,
which makes no sense.
I have here 3 minutes and 7 seconds, so the match actually lasted longer than 2 minutes. How about that?
You know what? I feel like they dropped the ball on this because they could have actually had a good match with Rusev and Oba Femi.
I don't think so. I think this was always going to be Oba looking strong. They want Oba and Brock eventually at Mania, so.
And what are they going to do? They're going to bury Brock.
Got to make Oba look good.
What are they going to do? Bury Brock?
What the hell are you talking about? Brock is so going to get destroyed by Oba at WrestleMania.
I know they're going to destroy. They're going to destroy Brock Lesnar with this fucking fool.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, the ruler of the WWE, the free agent, Oba freaking Femi. By the way,
so bad booking.
This guy is insane. Will absolutely destroy Brock Lesnar and become the new ruler of the WWE.
And you're okay with
all
that?
Brands. He owned NXT. He was owning Raw and owning SmackDown. The question is, where does he go after he destroys Brock Lesnar?
And you're okay with him beating Brock Lesnar like that?
What, Brett? What?
You're okay with him beating Brock like that?
Absolutely. Brock can put Oba over, make him a freaking star that he is.
He's not that's the thing though. He's not a star. Like he's an gargantuan. That's all he is.
They cheer him more than Danhausen. I don't want to get Danhausen's bad side. No. We're not doing that tonight. But they're cheering Oba more than Danhausen right now.
That's not hard.
I should say something.
It's not hard. Listen. We're gonna listen. I need to take a commercial break before we go on with this.
Right,
I need to take a commercial break. Let's take a commercial break. We're right back here on the Rated R Review.
His challenger is El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., one of the best AAA stars you've ever seen. This guy is a maniac. Thanks to shout out to our own Big Daddy Cool for getting me into AAA and getting me on, into looking into this guy's matches. I had no fucking clue who this guy was until we did a prediction show, me and Big Daddy Cool, me and Steve, and he texted me after, goes, "You gotta watch this match, Maddog." He goes, "I swear to God, watch this match. It will change your whole, perception of Lucha Libre, wrestling, AAA, and Dr. Wagner Jr. in general." And holy shit, he was absolutely right. The match blew my mind. If I see it, I will send it to you because it was a great fucking match.
You're the only guy.
I stand by that statement, by the way. I hope we don't get flagged for that because I cursed a lot during that segment. I realize that now. Whoops. But anyway,
you're the only guy that I know that knows all these guys' things. You know that?
That was a great match, though. I never sent that to you. I gotta send you that match that Steve sent me. Shit, that reminds me. I'll do that now. While we're on the air. Anyway, you could continue talking about what was next. I don't even know. I need to go back. I was
just saying you're the only person I know that knows these people's names because nobody talks about AAA.
AAA is awesome. Okay. You have JBL now holding it down. You heard what Michael Cole said tonight. JBL is there holding down commentary now.
We also had a segment with Kofi Kingston trying to pitch.
Hey, did you see Corey and Oscar in the back fighting?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah. So Oscar and Corey Zane were in the back during this segment with Javon Evans, Kofi Kingston, and stuff. They were fighting with each other, bro. I'm telling you, Kabuki Warrior, they're dunzos soon, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, my guy. They were in the back.
Well,
They were there. I saw Oscar and Corey, and I think Oscar was like yelling at Corey. Like you saw them in the back yelling at each other. So there's some foreshadowing going on in the back there during these little segments. I like what WWE is doing here, man. I do.
well, when
Give
that
me a
was going
minute
on,
here.
you had Kofi Kingston trying to pitch Javon Evans to join the New Day. This is just really bad. This is just bad TV. I mean, they should just drop the New Day. I mean, wait, how long has it been
No,
since
I said to you on Friday, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. New Day rocks.
how long
The
has it been
problem is
since
with the New Day is half of them, one half is hurt, and then the other had to retire. That's what sucks, you know.
that's right. That's right. Xavier Woods hurt,
Big
right?
E retired out, yep, because of his neck. At least he was champion before he went out. You know, they gave him the, top of the world, and that was one of the best things I've ever seen, really. That was a really cool moment for him, for New Day, for just the whole WWE back then when Big E was champion. WWE felt like really good. Now, I don't know. It's in a weird spot with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes being our champions. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, not my point. Point is, New Day still rocks. It's just Xavier Woods is hurt. That's why we got this segment.
You don't think this is a done segment? You don't think they're just done? They should just retire this gig?
What, New Day? No. No. Win the belts one more time and beat the Usos, and then
Who's gonna win the belts?
What?
They don't need to win the belts. They're not even that good anymore.
One more time.
Kofi Kingston's not even relevant.
I want the Hardys to win the belts one more time.
Kofi Kingston's like is listen, New Day is just like R-Truth and like Otis. They don't care about him.
Nobody
cares about these
New
guys.
Day's one of the greatest tag teams in WWE.
Not even close.
They are in the top 5. They are in the top 5
stop
of
it.
WWE tag teams.
No, stop it. Stop it. They're not even in the top 10.
That's wrong. If you go to WWE's very own 50 top tag teams, New Day's the one like in the top 5.
That's ridiculous. I can name 5.
That is 100% true.
I can name 5 tag teams right now that fucking smokes New Day.
Young Bucks are one of them. I know, by the way.
I'm talking about WWE. I'm talking about WWE, not outside.
I know. Hey, Young Bucks used to be part of WWE one point or another.
Listen, those guys couldn't hold the hardest jock straps.
I don't know which ones you're talking about, New Day or Young Bucks.
Cut this bum's music. Cut it.
I don't know which ones you're talking about right now, because we're talking about 2 different tag teams.
I'm talking about New Day's a bunch of bums.
No, New Day's one of the top tag teams of all time. 13. What are they? I think the 12-time tag team champions. Clap for your 12-time tag team champions.
Let's see. I'm gonna look up who has the most tag team champions in WWE.
I believe it's the Usos now with 13, or is it 8? I don't know. I know New Day had the record. I think the Usos just beat it.
Let's see. Of all time. Let's see.
It's who?
All time. Let's see.
No.
Ooh.
Who is it?
Hold on. And I hate when they do this stupid shit.
Hold on, everybody.
They should just tell me who it is. I think it's the Dudleys.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the Dudleys.
In the modern era, I think it's now the Usos.
Dudleys have well. If we're talking about all championships,
okay.
Dudleys have 23.
Okay.
The Young Bucks have 17.
There you go. I told
Mark
you they're
Briscoe,
one of the best.
Jay and Mark Briscoe have 16.
Okay.
The Hardys have 15, but they've only won WWE Tag Team Champions. So they won the. Wait, no, hold on. So they. Oh, this is okay. So they won the WWE Tag Team Championships. That's not right. Okay. So they won the World Tag Team Champions 6 times.
New Day holds the record for the longest single reign, 483 days, while the Usos hold the record for the most modern title wins at 262 days. New Day rocks. And then the Usos are the ones. The ones. They ain't the ones tonight, obviously. They the twos, but we'll get into the Usos a little bit.
I actually think you're right, though. I think you're right. I think
New Day at 699 days. I almost said 700, 699. New Day, longest single run. SmackDown,
they have 13 titles.
83 days. Longest
13 titles.
Reign in the modern era. Usos. Most reigns, the Dudley Boys. And then the most individual reigns is Edge and Christian.
I knew Edge and Christian.
And they don't even exist in the company no more. They're over in the other company, not hiding off of television. That's true, by the way. They don't even show up to the work anymore. It's funny, actually.
All right, let's get into this last segment with the Usos and CM Punk.
Yeah,
what you think about this?
Didn't this cook? Weren't they cooking with gas with this one?
No, absolutely not. This is dumb.
First of all, World Champion comes out. He's signing autographs. He's doing the World Champion thing, taking 20 minutes of TV time. You gotta love that, right? Gotta love that. Laugh because it's ridiculous, and it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
He took at least 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not crazy of the time signing autographs, taking pictures, doing this, doing that.
Yeah, this is bad.
Is the people's champion. He's the new Rock. CM Punk is the new Dwayne The Rock Johnson, man. This is official. This is happening.
Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong. Helen lies.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
God, if I have to, I'll take the second because it looks like you're bored here.
Go ahead. Take it.
Seriously.
I'm so bored of this.
So our champion comes out after a 10-minute signing session and picture session, by the way. And he says it's great to be alive on a Monday night. Isn't it great to be alive on a Monday night, Vince, in Seattle? I'm not in Seattle.
If I lived in Seattle, maybe.
But he shouted out. He goes, I know I can get this room going. Seahawks. And they started doing the Seahawk chant, obviously. He goes, shout out to the Seahawks for winning the Super Bowl. And then it pans over to the Super Bowl guys. They had a couple NFL players there tonight in the audience, by the way. Shout out to them. I don't know who those guys are, but they were there. And they were from the Seattle Seahawks football team. Anyway, after all that, we have the Usos, the ones or the twos or the threes or the whatever you want to call the Usos now. There's the 3, the ones, the twos, the threes. It's all the same thing, baby. Usos music hits. They come out and they say, we want an apology from you. Do you know why they want an apology from Punk?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. It's regarding Roman Reigns.
Right. The OTC, the greatest one of all time to ever do it. What was it? 1,130 something days, I think it was.
Is it that long?
championship reign, 1,100 and something 30 days. The most to
ridiculous.
ever do it. The best to ever do it.
That's
I have his
crazy.
blue championship, actually. Here, I'll send you a picture of it sometime. I think I did, but I got the blue belt behind me, actually, here. You can't see it, but, you know, I do have the blue belt. Roman's blue belt. It was also the belt of Bray Wyatt. Fun fact. Anyway, they want an apology, and Punk doesn't want to give it to them. So Punk tells this story about how he respects the family, but there's this one son of a bitch. You know what that one son of a bitch is, Vince?
Okay.
Who doesn't respect Punk?
Sika.
No? Yes?
Sika.
No. Sika respected Punk. The one son of a bitch who does not respect CM Punk is Roman freaking OTC, the one longest title reign in the history of the modern era reigns. That's a pretty long title. Maybe we should just call him GOAT for now on, honestly. Roman Reigns GOAT, or the GOAT Roman Reigns. There we go. I like that.
He
Roman
wishes he
Reigns,
was
the
a goat.
or, you know, the greatest of all time to ever do it. The one, baby. The one. We acknowledge him on this channel. At least I do. I have tons of.
Cut this bum's music. Cut it.
No, Roman's.
Cut this bum's music. Cut it.
Roman is not a bum. He's a good guy.
You better think about your life right now.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
You better think about your life right now.
Vinny's messing with me. I'm trying to get through this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, long story short, CM Punk doesn't want to apologize, ladies and gentlemen. He says, I've been with the thing, but he goes, I'm not apologizing. So what do the Usos do? They start beating up Punk. And that means the Usos, and this is what I was telling you about before the show, are heels again.
You think they're heels again?
I guess, right? Because Roman's a heel? I'm confused, man. I'm honestly confused with this story. Roman and Punk, that's fine. That makes sense. They hate each other. Burning passion. I get that shit. We'll see Roman next week on Raw. He'll, probably say how much he hates Punk. Fine. But turning main event Jey Uso, yeet, one of the biggest franchise sellers on the planet, heel with his brother, I don't know. I don't like the vibe. I don't like it. What do you think? How we ended the show.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
So you knew that they were going to heel turn.
It only makes sense.
Okay, fair enough. I wasn't expecting it because here's the thing. It's just main event Jey is such a strong merchandise guy.
What do you mean? What do you mean by shaking it? What are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, you're just messing around here while I'm trying to get through this. He's one of the biggest merchandising guys. And all of a sudden, they just drop the ball with them and turn them heel. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know why they're doing this, but they're doing this.
They're doing it.
And that's the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen.
What would you rate? What would you rate?
If I had to, I would say solid B-, my friends, just because of the Danhausen promo.
I give it a solid. I give it a solid.
Very nice.
I'll give it a solid D.
Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean by shaking it? What are you doing? What do you?
All right, so let's talk about this topic before we get on the road here. I think it's getting very interesting, and I have a lot of information about this. This is my suplex scoop. Let's talk about WrestleMania 42 ticket sales. They're struggling very, very hard. Several factors I feel like play the part. I honestly
they announced today that ESPN's going to hold the first hour of WrestleMania Night 2 on ESPN. Do you know that? I read it today. If you want more and more, a story coming on Friday, stay tuned. There you go. A little teaser for Friday, baby. Don't think I don't write notes down throughout the week, Vince. I do.
There's a couple of things that play in this. The price, the actual entry level price point is $264,
right? It's in Vegas, right? It's back in Vegas.
Well, that's the second thing I'm gonna think is they're doing the same venue over again. People are tired of it. Did you also hear that WWE is not allowing
the sign? The sign looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, the sign's different than last year's sign.
Do you think it's okay for them to not let any of the bars have a WrestleMania watch party?
I don't know what they're doing with that. That's kind of crazy.
They're doing it. They're not allowed.
I know.
They're not allowed within a 15-mile radius. They're not allowed to have a WrestleMania watch party at a bar.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. WWE wants people to go, man. That's what it is. They want people to go to the show.
See the tickets they're doing like specials on the tickets now because they're not selling.
Yep. But meanwhile, Monday Night Raw at MSG is sold the fuck out completely. Even if I wanted a ticket, it cost me $400 to get in the building right now for Raw. I shit you not.
When is that?
March 30th. I'm not going. I do not have the money. Straight up.
That's gonna be a good show.
And NXT, I think, is the 31st, that Tuesday. So NXT
where are they
is gonna be there too. They're charging around $200 to get in the building.
No, they're doing MSG too.
Yeah. Next day.
So with this all in mind, I was talking about. What do you think? At this point, what do you think if it was you creating this? And this is your bread and butter. What would you do to fix this problem?
I don't know. I think it's unfixable. I think WWE's just screwed right now, especially since WWE World, they keep advertising the shit out of it, and every superstar sold out. I don't know if you heard about this. The website crashed the other day during pre-sales. Everyone got their little pre-sale codes to get on to meet their favorite superstar, and the website crashed. I saw TikToks about it. I saw Instagrams about it. I've seen tweets about it, about WWE World crashing. So the site crashing to meet the superstars. And then everything is sold out. I've seen video after video saying people were there when the queue started. They got in the queue, and by the time they got out, Penta was sold out. Rhea Ripley was sold out. Cody Rhodes was sold out. Half of the stars are sold out for that weekend now. And they're still advertising it like it's something when honestly, all these people are sold out. I think they said New Day just joined or whatever. I think they're sold out already, believe it or not, tonight. So
why do you think they're selling so quick?
Everybody wants to meet the superstars, bro. Through Fanatics. That's the only way you can do it. I told you, you have to get on the site. You have to wait there. You have to see if you get in, and then you have to see if you get a chance. It's a fucking lottery system. It's terrible the way they work it.
You think this Fanatics has really messed up the game of...
Yes, I do. 100%. Merchandise is complete shit. I'm wearing a Fanatics t-shirt that didn't fit me for almost a year. Even my buddy Dan, shout out to my buddy Dan, he's always told me that Fanatics merchandise sucks because... he told me that it always runs small, and he always told me order an extra size because it always runs small, and he was right. This is a Fanatics t-shirt, believe it or not, made by WWE. It might say Authentics, but I'm sure it's got a Fanatic sticker on the back of it, or it had a Fanatic sticker when I bought it in New York a year ago. The merchandise... and their meet and greets are even worse. I was
they're
watching
mad expensive.
the Undertaker at the SummerSlam thing. It was like I said, had to get in, had to get a lottery system. It's terrible the way they work it. I don't even know if I even want to go to Fanatics Fest here in July. They're doing a big one here in July where you can meet all them. You have to be on that website at like 8 in the morning, our time. Stay there till like 10, and then pray to God you can get in to meet somebody, anybody. That's how that works.
That bad, huh?
That's the system for WWE World. That's the system for Fanatics Fest. And it's honestly completely trash. We don't have our trash in here, but it is a trashy system. And that's why tickets are not selling. That's why WWE World site is crashing. It's just ran badly. Fanatics just run it bad, bro. They do. I'm sorry. It's just, it's on them. It's on TKO, man. Ever since TKO took over, it's been WWE's been trash, and you know it. AEW's been cooking them.
All right, my friend, let's get out of here. Guys,
yes,
there's so much content to watch on Unpopular Review Network. I mean, we got today, it's the first show back from a hiatus of probably 3 weeks.
We're here.
The usual host on here is Willis Steeman Beeman, and we got the executive consultant, and I think you said Zia Silent has joined.
I thought so, but I don't know anymore. I believe so. Yeah, I think when he returns from his
Tuesday night, we got the Wrestling Doll and the Great Grand Slam Pumbaa doing the NXT review show. On Wednesday nights, we have Cactus Katie and her guests as they review AEW Dynamite. And then you can check us back right here on Friday nights for the SmackDown Showdown, guys. And then I'm on Saturdays.
That's right. Big stories coming this week, Vinny. Big stories coming.
I can't wait.
Maybe another story about Danhausen.
All right, guys. Well, listen, thanks for joining us.
I got him there.
And we'll see you again.
Danhausen. Very evil, very nice. See y'all Friday.
This is the Rated R Review Show. I'm your host, Vincent, alongside Maddog Kelly, the news guy. We'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.